Arsenal 4, Newcastle 1. What a fantastic, fantastic win by the boys. Wow. So, as you guys are coming in or if you're watching the playback, please be kind enough to strike the like button. Very, very important. Subscribe yet, subscribe, consider subscribing, and make sure you turn on your notification on bell. I'm excited. Shout out to Wisdom. Wisdom, if you're watching this video, shout out to you. You predicted a 4-1. Was that a prediction or you saw that in your dream? Maybe you're just Joseph the Dreamer. What a victory. In fact, I love the first 25 minutes, the way we pressed them, the aggression, the purpose, the intentionality we showed. What a game. See, I understand people were frustrated by the Porto loss in the Champions League. And I said then when I did my match reaction that the Porto game was the fact that Porto exploited our naivety. They didn't want to play football. But this time, we showed Newcastle what we are made of. We showed Newcastle what we are made of. That first 25 minutes, or the first half, basically, was aggressive, was intentional. We molested them. Figuratively, instead of football terms. We pressed them. We showed a lot of purpose. Shout out to Jorginho. Jorginho was special. Exactly. Shout out to you. Wisdom said it. He said it. He said it for what? Wait, Mr. Wisdom, was that a dream or a prediction? Because it was so precise. It was so precise. I would love to know, was that a dream or that was a prediction? Because I just like to know. I'm just curious. I'd like to know. Shout out to you, Wisdom, for joining me. Shout out to you. You called it. I will actually score 4 goals. I was thinking Newcastle offer a stiffer challenge than this, but they couldn't. Now, I won't say they couldn't. It was that Arsenal was just unstoppable, unbearable. Arsenal was just on their necks. Figuratively, we put our foot on their necks and we pressed them. We scored the first goal, the second goal. We made it no contest in the first half. The aggression, the athleticism, the brain of Jorginho in the midfield. Wow, wow, wow. What a game. See, the way Arsenal is playing, even though we don't have the experience of winning league in 20 years, is every time we play like this, it encourages my optimism that we can actually win this league. I'm not saying for sure we're going to win the league. I don't fear Man City with this kind of performance we are showing up. I saw Manchester City actually scrape a victory against Bournemouth. They were not this emphatic. They were not this forceful. Were not this intentional. Yes, they missed a few chances, but Bournemouth missed a few chances. I saw Liverpool against Luton, even though the scoreline flatters them. But they were not the way Arsenal are playing. The way Arsenal are playing, we are actually emphatic. We are showing there is an intentionality and purpose to how we are playing. So the lazy pundits and lazy analysis will be, oh, they've not won it in 20 years. Man City have won 3 times in a row. Fair game. But let's talk about the apparent. What is going on right now? Right now, Arsenal defensively more astute than Man City and Liverpool. Arsenal are scoring goals. The accusation of, oh, Arsenal can't score goals. We need to bring in a Tony. We need to bring an Osimhen for us to score goals. Those accusations have been thrown out of the window. They've been debunked by empirical evidence that we are scoring goals. We are scoring goals in droves. Look at the goal difference. We lead in goal difference. So those lazy accusations, lazy pundits, lazy content creators who just talk about, oh, go and get Tony. Without Tony, we can't win the league, is a fallacy. You can't get us when you don't win it. It's a fallacy. Arsenal defensively better than Man City and Liverpool, and the facts bear it out. Now they might have experience more than us, and I give them that. But the way this Arsenal team is moving, I will not be surprised if we win this league, especially when we go to the empty yard and go and play. When we go to the empty yard, I think that will be the determining game for win the league or not. So shout out to you guys. Please, guys, be kind enough to strike the like button. Please strike the like button. Extremely, extremely important for the stream. So let me bring in some commentary. I'm seeing some comments. Sorry, let me bring it. Say that I told you they were the worst defense in the league. Plus the fact that Newcastle, I give them 1 goal. Okay. I'm not arguing with you. You nailed it. Matthew Simpson says, I didn't even watch the match. Took a nap. How could I have missed that? How could you have missed? How can you be an Arsenal fan, Mattel, and missed that emphatic, domineering victory we had against Newcastle? I could have missed that. Wow. Porto is going to get, don't worry, in 3 weeks, Porto will get a slice of this pizza we serve to Newcastle. They will get a larger piece, a larger pie of this pizza we just served to Newcastle. So I'm happy, I'm excited. Let's look at some of the statistics of the game real quick. We had 55%. I'm sorry. The match I watched, it looked like we had more than 55%. Newcastle had 45%. We had 18 shots, 8 on target. Newcastle had 3 shots. They had no shot in the first half. Bear in mind, Newcastle had no damn shot in the first half. So they had 3 shots, 2 shots on target. We scored I think we scored 2 corners, right? And those other irrelevant statistics. Let's look at our goal scorers. The own goal in the first half, that's supposed to be Gabriel's goal, but that was an own goal. Then Kai Havertz had that, scored that second goal. Saka, what a fantastic goal by Saka. Then Kivio scored a header. Now, in the second half, to be fair, I love Kai Havertz regardless of the agenda people are pushing against him, but he missed a glorious chance in the beginning of the second half to make it 3-0. Now, as much as I like to defend Kai Havertz objectively and logically, that was a bad miss. Let's go there. Kai Havertz, that was a bad miss, but that shouldn't mean we should start writing him off and pushing this false narrative and agenda regarding Kai Havertz. So, Mr. Gunnar, shout out to you. Arsenal have become the 6th side to win at least each of their first 6 Premier League games from the start of the calendar, with each of the last 3 going on to win the league that season. That's a fantastic old man. I hope we win it. Marcel said, was it? It was more than entertaining. Did you enjoy it? See, the first half for me reminded me of the Brighton game. The aggression and the pressing. See, when I watch football, I don't just watch it I love flair. I love the intentionality. I like to watch certain technical aspects of the football. He reminded me of how we pressed Brighton. I remember what Giuseppe came and said after that game, that we're the best team. He didn't say Man City. He said Arsenal are the best team. And if you remember in pre-season, we did this similar kind of pressing against Barca. I remember what Javi said. It was like, why were we pressing as if we're playing the Champions League? When managers make such statements, it goes beyond what you see on the pitch or what you are enjoying. See, the intentionality and the aggression we showed, most teams can't deal with it, even Man City. But if this was done by Man City, the media will be raving about it because it's Arsenal. They're trying to sweep it on the carpet as if we're doing nothing. Go and watch that first half and watch how we played Brighton. That pressing, most teams can't live with it. I don't care who you are. Arsenal have fit players, quick players, technical players. It takes skill, technique, intentionality to actually carry out that kind of pressing. And most teams can't live with it. So with that, I don't go far and predicting the future. With that gives me hope that when we go to Man City, it will be a fantastic game. So the fact that we are winning these games and some people are trying to play down. Remember when we beat West Ham? Oh, it's just West Ham. Then it was before West Ham it was Liverpool. Oh, it was the bad in the office for Liverpool. Then West Ham, just West Ham. Then Burnley. Then Newcastle. Would they say it's just Newcastle? No. Arsenal are showing signs and symptoms of a team capable of winning this league. Very capable of winning this league. The only thing that people can actually dart at us is that, oh, they've not won in 20 years. They don't have the experience. There's nobody in that team that has the experience, aside from imports like Zinchenko and Jesus that we bought. Then, in terms of Champions League, Kai Havertz, any other of our players, they do not have the experience. That's the only thing the media and these lazy pundits and lazy content creators will try to. But if you look at the apparency and look at the merit of how we are playing, you cannot tell me Arsenal does not have a good chance of winning this league. We have a fantastic, logical chance of winning this league. The best defense, scoring most goals. So what is their allegation they'll throw at this thing? Because the allegation before we went to Dubai was, we're not scoring much goals. So if we don't get a striker, we can't win this league. Now that we have scored more goals than Liverpool, in terms of goal difference, and Man City. So what is the allegation this time? Why are they going to move the damn goalpost this time? Where are they going to move the goalpost to? So I'm enjoying this thing. I'm trying to be modest about it, but the signs I'm saying are fantastic. Odegaard didn't score today. It was fantastic. The Jorginho, for me, he might not have the legs, but the footballing IQ of Jorginho is absurd. How Chelsea did not see this and they sold this player to us, I can't believe it. Now, I'm going to ask you guys a question. How come somehow, is this coincidental or am I overthinking this? The fact that Kai Havertz against Man City, against Liverpool, against when we play these tougher teams, Kai Havertz seems to give them a lot of problems, but yet is a bomb. Some section of Arsenal fans push this agenda that, Kai Havertz, Chelsea reject, he's not good enough. But is it coincidental that when we play these top teams, we struggle to beat for the last few seasons, right? Man City, Liverpool, teams we struggle to beat. But when we play them with Kai Havertz, he makes it easy. And yet, you're going to make the argument that Kai Havertz is not good. Just tell me, if you tell me that you don't like him and you hate him, fair. But you're not going to question his footballing IQ. You're going to question his movement. Now you can say sometimes he misses some glorious chances. Fair game. But you can't tell me Kai Havertz is not a quality player. I'm not saying he's world class. That is not the term I'm using. You cannot tell me he's not a top class player. So let me see this chat from Matthew Simpson. Before I took a nap, I told Training Arteta is playing game. Okay. Well, you should have watched the match. How come you took a nap during when your team is playing? Why should you be taking a nap when your team is playing? So it is what it is. Oh, 878. What a long time. How are you doing, my guy? Today we've been like exactly. I love the fact that we did not give Newcastle a sniff. We stifled them. We made them absolutely useless. I love that fact. I love the fact that they could not lay any glove on. Now they scored a consolation goal by Joe Willock, a very lucky goal. I'm not going to blame the players so much. This kind of things can happen, but it's a good victory, a fantastic, emphatic victory, and I'm loving it. May it continue. I think the next game we're playing is against Sheffield United. That should be another match we can actually improve on our goal difference and do that more and more. I'm loving this team. The fact that there was no Partey, Jesus was on the bench. Jesus was on the bench. He didn't play. No Tomiyasu, no Zinchenko, no Timber. Wow. Even Fabio Vieira didn't come on the pitch. Are you telling me Man City and Liverpool are the favorites? It don't make sense. It's not making sense. I just call it lazy analysis. Prejudice and lazy analysis. To just look at the way we're playing. Compare that to Man City, who struggled to a 1-0. So if Man City struggled to a 1-0 victory, it's sort of champions. If Arsenal beats these teams emphatically, just some small teams. Interesting way of moving the goalpost because you don't like Arsenal. I'm just hope that we're going to league this time, so that we can quell and actually put to bed this lazy analysis and lazy argument most of these people put on Arsenal every time they want to discredit the great job Mikel Arteta is doing, the great job the players are putting to us every time. Another chat from 878. Jorginho has been such a help to us since joining, especially with Partey availability and helping Rice to settle in his first season. Exactly. Jorginho, he might not have the legs, but the brain is exceptional. That's why you need someone with the legs like Rice to play alongside him. So when he doesn't have the legs, Rice can make up with the energy, the robustness for Jorginho's lack of legs, but the intelligence, the picking up the right passes, the movement. Jorginho, for me, if we had started Jorginho against Porto, maybe in hindsight, analyzing in hindsight is very lucrative, but maybe we have won the game against Porto, but there's one more game, there's a chance to redeem that. But I'm very sure and positive against Porto in the second leg, Jorginho has to start that game. Jorginho or Partey, because we need somebody with that level of footballing IQ to unlock setting defenses and players. So I like that. Shout out to Wisdom. Man City are favorite, please. That's the narrative. Now, I'm not saying based on antecedents, right? You can't erase antecedents. They've won it in the last 3 seasons. But you have to look at the merit of right now. I'm watching the Man City because I watch a lot of football. I love football. I watch Man City. They are not compelling. They're not convincing. I'm sorry. That's just the fact. You cannot tell me Man City's victories are compelling and convincing. All the lazy pundits and these lazy content creators, because of their large numbers, they've won it 3 times. Nobody's saying they've not won 3 times. Look at how they are playing now. They told us, remember, when it comes to the business end of the season, Man City will go on this run. Do Man City look like they're running? No. They're sluggish and lethargic. Where is the run? Man City is supposed to go on this 15-game winning. They're not doing that. Their next 7 games, they have Arsenal, they have Man City, they have Man United, they have Liverpool, I think they have Spurs. I would love to see how they're going to negotiate all those teams and get a victory. They can't. I'm sorry. They can't. I'm confident that when we go to the empty yard, this Man City team they are not doing us what they used to do to us. It's not going to happen this time. So it's lazy analysis to just go that Man City will just go. Like you say, it's a narrative. It's a media narrative that they wanted to fulfill. There is no compelling, logical, sensible, methodical argument to back up this lazy, what I call lazy claims. Rose React TV, shout out to you. Arsenal hate. Definitely, the Arsenal hate is real. Most people, see, you have to understand, even within the Arsenal camp, the Arsenal fan base, there are certain channels that use Arsenal for cash cow. Arsenal, for me, is their cash cow. Imagine what happened on sorry to pivot a little bit. Look at the loss to Porto. It happens. We do not have the God-given right to win every match. Now, we lost to Porto. Just one game after we've beaten teams in the last few weeks, and people started overly reacting to just one loss that is redeemable in the second leg. They lost to Porto. It's still redeemable in the second leg, and people were throwing their toys out of their prime. You can tell that can't be organic. That can't be real. You're faking it because that will bring you tractions and subscribers, which will lead to money. I'm not saying you should not make money, but you can't claim you love your team and you're an Arsenal fan, and one loss, you want to rip the team to shreds. I don't believe that is real. That is fake. So sometimes the hate is within our fan base too. We can actually analyze the game in isolation and be critical. Now, we imagine we lost against Porto and look at how we won emphatically against Newcastle. So I will not subscribe to this constant emotional roller coaster. That's very dysfunctional to me. I am not going to subscribe to that nonsense. My reactions to Arsenal winning or losing are very organic. I believe in my heart whatever I say about Arsenal. I'm not pushing no narrative. I criticize with logic and objectivity. And if you don't like that, if that you want the roller coaster, that my channel is not for you because it's crazy. If Arsenal is performing badly, we can actually criticize them objectively. But running narratives and agenda, crazy stuff. So whether they love Arsenal or not, there are certain things they can't control. Like this emphatic victory we had against Newcastle, they can't control it. It was you cannot watch this game, regardless of your hate, and say Arsenal didn't play well. You can't watch this. What we watched today was football excellence to me. Newcastle was supposed to provide a stern challenge, and we made light of Newcastle. So I'm loving this. I'm excited, and I hope this kind of performances will continue. We are matching our performances and results. This is not just a fluke performance, like from Liverpool to West Ham to Burnley, now to Newcastle. Now there was a glitch with the Porto, which I believe we will actually fix in the second leg. So everything is looking great right now. Please, guys, be kind enough to strike a like on the video. Very, very important. More likes, guys. Please like the video. Extremely important for the channel and the algorithm. And if you are new around this place, please consider subscribing. I will appreciate that too. As we celebrate this emphatic victory against Newcastle. I was hoping Newcastle would provide a more standard test because my prediction when I did my preview was 1-0 earlier this today when I did live earlier today. I was thinking if we can get a 1-0 victory, I'll be happy. But they proved me wrong. As in, not because Newcastle were awful. Do not buy the narrative because Isaac played, Amaron played. Like look at their front three, right? Gordon, Isaac, and Amaron. That's their front three. Now look at the midfield. They are the young Miley Cyrus, whatever his name is. They are Bruno Gomares in the midfield. If you look at their full backs, Livermento, Trippier, Botman in the center half, they are their standard team. So we didn't play a weakened team. So all this narrative that Newcastle had a lot of injuries, Arsenal have a lot of injuries. There was no Jesus, there was no Partey, there was no Jesus, there was no Zinchenko, there's no Tomiyasu. So please do not fall for the lazy narrative a lot of people will try to push. Do not fall for it. Arteta was spot on with the tactics. Exactly. Shout out to you, Rose React TV. Arteta was actually spot on with tactics. He knew Newcastle were going to be extra physical, so he brought in Jorginho, who knew how to dictate the tempo of the game, and he has a great passing range. Jorginho, for me, he might not have the legs, the passing range, the intelligence in the midfield that he provides is exceptional. As in Jorginho, for me, I think Jorginho will become a coach. When you see a player play like that, you can tell that their level of football intelligence they have in their head. So Jorginho for me is fantastic. I hope we give me an extra due. I'm not saying let's play Jorginho in all the games, but games that are critical like this, you need Jorginho to bring in those mental IQ expertise he has in abundance to actually unlock the teams and control certain things. You need him in the team. So shout out to Rose for that observation of Arteta was spot on with the tactics. I actually agree with you. He was definitely spot on with tactics. So guys, please, if you are new here, especially Rose, we have never seen before, I appreciate your input, making it very interactive. Please consider subscribing. I will appreciate that. Shout out to Mattel Simpson, shout out to 878, shout out to Rose Real, all of you, and Wisdom Ogbodo, shout out to all of you for making this stream very exciting. So one more time, let me put on the screen. Emphatic victory by Arsenal, 4-1. Yeah, the only slight chink and dent to this result is that we allowed them to score one. It happens. It was a very funny goal, so it happens. I would prefer the clean sheet for the bragging right, for the ego, but it is what it is. We take the victory. It was emphatic. It was 4 goals scored, so that is actually great. So guys, please strike the like on the video. You have not done that, do that please. I appreciate that. So that'll be all for now. So it's a good victory. So I'll be doing another reaction in the morning, and I'll be doing that live in the morning. Maybe I will do more lives, more live content than pre-recorded content. So shout out to all of you for joining me. I actually appreciate you for spending your quality time on my stream. I appreciate that very, very much. One more time, if you're watching this on a playback, consider subscribing. You're yet to subscribe and like the video so the videos can be posted in the algorithm. I appreciate that too. So guys, I'll be going for now. Make sure you have a very good weekend. For me, Arsenal actually made my weekend more pleasant. Enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.